Thou shalt only have a team of eagles around them. Only hire high performers into your business. If you can't find high performers, restructure your business, look for different ways to do things, but do not allow low performers into your business, because it will wreck the culture, wreck your profit, wreck the team, and set you back months in your business. Well, hello everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Ignite podcast. So today we are talking through the fifth commandment for consultancy business owners. Thou shalt only have a team of eagles. So let's dive in. I'm kind of excited by this. That a few people reach out to me. I've actually had a few of our members or a few of our clients go, Josh, this post actually hit home quite strongly. So I'm kind of keen to kind of dive into this in a lot more detail today with you on today's podcast episode. So let's give you some context. Building a high-performing business can be, tough at the best of times, but it can be even harder if you don't have the right people around you. And what I want to go into today, I've got a couple of sort of notes or key things that I want to explore with you around, hiring high performers, why we sometimes as business owners don't hire high performers, and just going through some of the things that you can think about when you're looking to grow your consultancy, to really make sure that you are surrounding yourself with, in the language that I'm choosing to use for this episode, eagles, not ducks. So once you get to a certain size in business, like you've gone through the journey, you get to a certain size, that your growth to that next level is all about, you growing through your team, not you doing everything yourself. And even that is something that I want to pause on and talk about and let that sink in. Once you get to a certain size in your business, your growth to that next level is all about you growing through your team. So growing through the people around you, not you doing everything on your own. And there's a ton of other podcast episodes that I've recorded on the different hats that you wear in the business, but I wanted to get through that simple concept that growing to that next level in your business is growing through your team. It all becomes about the who, not the how. And when I say the who, it's your team. And I say this a lot to our boardroom members, you get to a certain point in your business where your role as a business owner shifts. Your role as a business owner becomes more about you teaching and training and mentoring your team, so they in turn can do the work. So you go through the various stages of the business owner kind of journey. You're doing everything yourself, you're doing all the work, and you're wearing all the hats and all that sort of stuff. But at some point, once you start to bring on team, it's about you training your team, getting your team up to speed. They're doing all the things so that your team can focus on the clients and the delivery to a certain extent, and you grow through your team. And your journey to getting to that high performing team, and I talk to so many business owners in our industry around profit margins and what makes a profitable business and what makes a profitable consultancy. And honestly, the two ways to build a more profitable business, there's only two ways, is either to charge more or to deliver the work more efficiently. And so today we're talking about how to have a team of eagles delivering the work more efficiently. So to give some context, so I'll talk this through in a second, but we talk about having a team of eagles, not ducks. So surrounding yourself with a team of high-performing individuals who are autonomous, they're hardworking, they take pride in everything that they do. They're whenever you leave the office, they keep working, whereas ducks who are the low performers tend to start to muck up as soon as you leave the office. Eagles are the high performers. They are always looking to improve. They're always looking to do better. They're constantly looking for ways to learn new things and to grow, because they're just as focused on their own career progression, their own personal brands, how they come across in the marketplace, as they are about your business. So having a team of eagles, and you can have a team of people who are high performers in every single role in your business, is going to be the thing that's going to help you deliver projects more profitably, run a better business, allow you to step into lifestyle business owner if that's a goal of yours. Having a team of ducks just won't. So the fifth commandment that we're kind of exploring today is thou shalt only have a team of eagles, only surrounding yourself with high performers in every single role who are keen to learn, motivated, autonomous, want to push the envelope to a certain extent, want to push the envelope. And when I say that, I mean grow and get better and learn, people who are just hungry. Yeah, there's a saying that I learned many, many years ago, which is like the people that you pay money to, meaning your team and your staff, they are meant to make your life easier, not harder. And I can't tell you how many conversations I have with business owners every single week about their team and their staff making their lives harder, not easier. So I'll say that again, and I hope it lands. You are paying money to, the people that you are paying money to, your team, your staff, the people around you, like you're paying their salary and paying their wages. They are meant to make your life easier, not harder. So I want you to just sort of sit with that. I want you to ask yourself that question, like, do the people on your team right now, like I want you to think about everyone on your team, everyone in your business, do they make your life easier? Are they eagles? Or do they make your life harder? Are they ducks? And as I'm talking about this, I feel sorry for the ducks because I love ducks. But anyway, this is the metaphor that we're running with. So do the people on your team make your life easier? Are they eagles? Are they soaring? Are they high performers? Or are they ducks? Are they needy and, just kind of keep sucking the life out of you and your business? And so I want to shift the conversation. So we've kind of covered that. Like we've got the context, eagles, not ducks. Surround yourself with high performers. That's how you build a profitable business. You build your business and you grow your business through your staff. It's not you doing everything anymore. So there's a couple of extra things that I want to cover. So let's talk about hiring first. The recruitment space at the moment is challenging. I think it's easing up, it's getting easier. There seems to be more great candidates coming onto the market, but it's still very challenging at the moment. And like I've heard this hundreds of times this year from our boardroom members, as well as just other people in the marketplace. They're like, I could grow 2 or 3 times more in the next 5 years if I could find, 10 extra staff. Like the work is just there, but the staff just aren't. And I want to make sure that I'm super clear. Please, just because the recruitment space at the moment is hard and challenging, please don't just hire the first person that walks through the door that can kind of do the work that you kind of need them to do. It never ends well. Don't hire someone just because you need a bottom on a seat. Don't hire someone because you've got your client screaming at you for that report or that design. Don't bring a duck into your business. Don't bring a low performer into your business just because you need a bottom on a seat. It just doesn't end well. Lost profit, damaged client relationships, a wrecked team culture internally. It just doesn't end well. So, because if they're a duck, like you're just going to spend all your time training them, I've talked about that, lost profit and all that sort of stuff. I would much rather you slow the recruitment process down. You recognize that, it's going to take a bit of time potentially to find the right person. Although if you're working on your talent ecosystem and all the other stuff that we talk about in these podcast episodes, hopefully you're doing all the things to start to pique the interest of the people around you to come into your business or be curious about what you're doing in your business. I'd much rather you look for other ways, like slow the recruitment process down, make sure you're hiring the right person for the right role. Look for different ways to structure your business, like getting some more admin support into your business to support the team that are already there, taking all the admin stuff off their plates so they can focus on technical delivery. Like there's other things I'd rather you do first than hire a low performer into your business. Because I want you to focus on surrounding yourself with eagles, high performers in your business that are going to make your life easier, you make more profit, the clients are happier, the team around you is humming nicely because it's all high performers. Slow the recruitment process down. Don't just accept anyone into your business because you need a bottom on a seat. There's 2 more things I want to talk about with this topic. Which one first? I think let's talk about minimum standards. So there's a really interesting, like a very well-known study in psychology around like lowest minimum standards in the business. And so if you have, like in terms of minimum standards in your business, you are one minimum standard in terms of the business owner and the culture and the standards that you set, but also your team set standards. So if you have mostly a team of ducks, mostly a team of low performers in your business, what's really interesting is, so if you've got 6 to 8 low performers and you've got 2 or 3 high performers, what tends to happen is everyone lowers themselves to the lowest minimum standard in your business. Meaning, Like the high performers, like the ducks are already low performing. They're slacking off, they're mucking around, they're not getting stuff done on time. But what starts to happen is high performers who you come into your business, you think they're going to save the culture or lift the standard. What happens is if more people have a lower minimum standard in your business, then the eagles start to lower their performance. Like, why am I working so hard? Like, they're just slacking off over there. They're mucking around. They don't really care. Why would I care? So the eagles start to lower their lowest minimum standard to that of the average of the office. All the eagles just get frustrated and leave. But if you have a team of eagles, like 6 or 8 high performers in your business, and maybe you've got 1 or 2 low performers, what starts to happen is, again, it's the lowest minimum standard. So the lower performers start to go far out. If I don't start to get my act together here, I'm going to start to look like a complete idiot. So the lower performers start to raise their lowest minimum standard to come up to that of the eagles or the high performers in your business. Or again, they go, this is too hard. This is too much of a high performing business for me. I'm self-selecting out. So I want you to think about the minimum standards that you set for yourself in your business. Have a look at your team, have a look at your business. What's the average minimum standard out there, and what can you do to raise that minimum standard? The final thing I want to talk about is recruitment. And this is a bit of a deeper topic, and I might actually do another episode on this. Sometimes what I've witnessed in the industry is that business owners hire not the best person for the role because they don't want to feel challenged or their ego to be put on the spot. I was working with some business owners, middle of this year, and helped them see that their hiring process, they kept hiring duds because they didn't want to hire high performers because high performers would make them look bad. So sometimes that starts to creep into the hiring process too. Like if you've got a string of like bad hires and you're hiring all these duds and that sort of stuff, have a look at your own psychology first. Like, are you worried that if you bring a high performer into your business, someone that is tip top, that is probably smarter than you, that is faster than you, that can do the project work way better than you, do you feel threatened by that person or that type of person, therefore overlook them in the hiring process, hiring lower performing people to keep your ego or to keep yourself in check? So like, I'm not saying that happens to everyone, but sometimes it's like an unconscious bias where we actually hire people that are not as good as us to keep our own sense of self or ego in check. Whereas like, I'm a massive believer, like I will hire the smartest people because they're going to make my life in my business way better because they're humming, they're doing what they need to do, they're eagles, they're high performers, they're autonomous. Yeah, they're better at that particular role than me. I don't care because they're doing an amazing job. Our clients are happy and it gets to free me up to do what I love in the business. So just have a think about that too in terms of this context of today's episode around hiring high performers into your business. And could you be a bit guilty of hiring people who aren't quite as good as you because you don't want to be shown up in some way, shape or form? That's a bit of a harder, bit of deep introspection piece, but I'll leave you with that because sometimes it does hit home and sometimes people are like, I'm definitely doing that. So in summary, thou shalt only have a team of eagles around them. Only hire high performers into your business. If you can't find high performers, restructure your business, look for different ways to do things, but do not allow low performers into your business because it will wreck the culture, wreck your profit, wreck the team, and set you back months in your business. So I hope that helps. Thou shalt only have a team of eagles in your business. All right, that's probably enough for today. So team, if you want to keep doing this journey on your own, we have a ton of free resources to help you keep doing the journey on your own. Podcast, YouTube channel, you name it, it's kind of there. But if you want some help, if you'd love to get some help, being shown a roadmap to follow, a pathway to go down, how to build your business from technician business owner to conductor business owner to lifestyle business owner, would love to have a chat with you. So if you're a business owner of an engineering, surveying, architecture or town planning consultancy, would love to have a chat with you about how we could help you build your business faster through Boardroom. Have an amazing day.